So I've got 2 books to read for you tonight. I had an amazing experience yesterday. I got to meet Mr. Lee Bryce at the Mattoon Walmart, and he was very polite. He was very down to earth, just wonderful. That's all I'm going to say about the experience. But right now, let's read A Bear for All Seasons, illustrated by Kathryn Brown. And let's see if the back says anything. You know me, I always like to look and see the back. I think if we look up here in the corner, it says the original publisher's price was $14.95, and I think this $10.24 meant put it in the book sale, and it's a weekly reader book. So let's go ahead, read this little book, and put it in the bag for the Candy Kitchen. So, oh look, there is, this book belongs to Michael. Okay, that's kind of odd, but let's continue on. Okay, it says, to my parents with thanks for providing the woods, DMF. For my parents, Colleen and Deval Brown, KB. And over here it says it was the 1996 edition, a presentation of Newfield Publications Incorporated. And it says copyright down there for illustrations was 95. Text copyright was 95 as well. So let's move forward. Alone at last, Bear thought. He rubbed his eyes and yawned. He smuggled beneath the thick quilt. The winter winds moaned. The trees outside groaned. A log in the fireplace crackled. Bear smiled and snuggled deeper. Let's see that cold, chilly day. Scratch, scratch, scratch. He loved the sound of crisp leaves being blown against the door. Crackle, crackle, crackle. Bear loved to hear the snap and the pop of the fire. Tap, scratch, crackle, crackle. Scratch, crackle, tap, tap. Bear's eyelids drooped as he listened to the sounds of winter. Soon he would be fast asleep. Tap, crackle, tap, crackle, scratch, bam, bam, bam. Bear sat straight up. Bam, bam, bam. That was not a winter sound. Bear put on his robe and peeked out the window. Get out of bed, a voice called. Bear padded to the door and opened it. His friend Fox stamped in the snow off his feet and scurried into Bear's warm den. A fellow could freeze to death out there, Fox said. Where were you? Sorry, Fox, Bear said. I was just about to take my long winter nap. Bear's eyelid felt as heavy as iron skillets. He wished Fox would leave, and soon. Fox rubbed his paws together. Don't you just hate winter? Why, no, Bear replied. Winter is my favorite season. He yawned and stretched, and now, if you will excuse me. Think of spring, Fox said, waving a forepaw. A south wind warms the earth. Buds smile into delicate leaves. The woods are alive. Bear nodded happily at the memory. It's when I wake up, he said. I do love to sniff the fresh green woods. Flowers bloom and bees buzz, Fox continued. Bear clapped his paws. The bees make honey, Fox frowned. But then there are spring rains. Bear closed his eyes. Honey and cinnamon on toast. I can taste it now. And the ground turns into a mucky mess, Fox complained. We'll get there. The book's just giving me an issue. I've changed my mind, Bear cried. Spring is really my favorite season. You said winter was your favorite. I was wrong. Are you sure? Fox asked. Yes, I'm certain, Bear replied. Think of summer, Fox said. The sun warms the ground, the leaves rustle gently in the breeze, the woods are cool and dark. Bear sighed. It was a lazy time, he said. Squirrels chatter in the trees. Crickets chirp, Fox said. Bear smiled. Blackberries are finally ripe. Mosquitoes buzz, Fox paused, and bite. Bear smacked his lips. How good a fat, juicy blackberry would taste right now. Fox continued, and sometimes it gets so hot I just lie and pant. Bear sighed and looked at the ceiling, remembering his summers. Summer is truly my favorite season, he said. You said spring was your favorite. I was wrong. Are you sure? Fox asked. Yes, I'm certain, Bear replied. Think about autumn, Fox said. The awful heat disappears and leaves turn yellow, red, and orange. The woods are so beautiful. Bear dabbed the tears in his eyes. Oh, Fox, fall is gorgeous. You know how beauty always makes me cry. Leaves crunch underfoot, Fox said, and earthy smell fills the air. Bear remembers walks to the stream, and there are salmon in the river again. His mouth watered. And there he is catching a salmon and Fox helping. Fox growled, but too soon the trees are naked, the woods are dull and gray, and the wind blows from the north. He shivered. Bear could almost smell fish frying in the pan. Autumn is really and truly my favorite season. You said summer was your favorite. I was wrong. Are you sure? Fox asked. Yes, I'm certain, Bear replied. Think about the winter, Fox said. The earth goes to bed and under a pure white blanket of snow. Icicles hang from each branch and bush. The woods are transformed. Bear stretched and yawned. And this is a picture of Fox walking in the snow. Excuse me. Fox continued, on sunny days, the snow glitters like a million diamonds. Bear laughed. I love to catch snowflakes on my tongue. How good a steaming hot drink tastes on such a cold days, Fox said. Bear nodded. How it warms the tummy and toes. How good a crackling fire feels, Fox said. It does make one feel toasty, Bear's stomach rumbled. Say, Fox, I have an idea. Would you like some hot cocoa? I would love some, Bear. I thought you'd never ask. Bear poured some milk into a pan and set it over the fire to warm. Then he spooned the cocoa into 2 mugs. The trees outside groaned and winter winds moaned. There's Bear making hot cocoa, and there's Fox awaiting it. Tap, scratch, crackle, crackle. You know, Fox, I was wrong. I love winter, Bear began. Fox snorted, but you said, and I love spring and summer and autumn, but do you know what is really truly my favorite time? No, Bear, tell me, what is your favorite time? Bear poured the steaming milk into mugs and stirred. The company of good friends is what I love best, no matter what the season. We'll get there, I promise. It's just a little slow. Fox smiled and sipped his drink. Are you sure? Yes, Bear replied. I'm absolutely certain. What a wonderful story. Thank you for joining me for A Bear for All Seasons. And stay tuned, one more to come.